Welcome back to Insight. Jessica Henry joins us every Tuesday from the Allen County SPCA, and there's no pet today.
No pet today. We're getting them all ready for a big adoption event that we have this weekend. You know, sometimes, and I don't want to interrupt you, but with our schedule, as we're getting them spayed or neutered, I don't have somebody always available in that moment, and today happens to be one of those
Which
days.
we still like it when you're here.
Thank
we get to talk to you more about all the things that you guys do, which is really one of those things that we always hear about this side of it. But what do you do if somebody wants to surrender a pet? Do you take those?
It depends. The Allen County SPCA is a limited admission facility, which means that we only bring in pets for whom we have space. Because we don't euthanize animals for space, we want to make sure that we have a building large enough with enough kennels or enough room in the cat colony to actually bring that animal in. So today, if you happen to bring me an animal for whom we did not have space, I would ask you if you might be able to bring that animal back on a different day. We try to take animals in by appointment. That way we're able to know, kind of forecast what we have in the building moving forward. So if you bring us an animal on an emergency basis, we might be able to help, but not necessarily. So we're a little bit different from our friends at Animal Care and Control in that regard. They are an open admission facility. Because they're taxpayer funded, they have to take in every animal. They refuse no animal regardless of its age or medical condition. And so if they get overcrowded, sometimes they might have to be forced to euthanize. And that's where the SPCA steps in. We try to take as many of their dogs and cats as possible to reduce their overcrowding. So it works. That's the full circle of animal adoption.
And one way that people might be able to help, if they've never thought about it, is to foster some of these animals that gives you more space.
Yes, absolutely. Fostering saves lives. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I myself am a foster for the SPCA. If you have even just a spare room in your home, you can foster kittens or a mama cat just in a spare bedroom or even a spare bathroom in your home. Or if you have a special skill set with dog handling and you're willing to take in a dog who might be fearful and just needs to kind of work through some things before they're completely adoptable, give us a call at the SPCA. We have a wonderful foster network, but like every animal welfare organization, we can always use more fosters.
Do you find that people want to surrender their pets because is there a recurring theme?
Yes, mostly moving and can't take the pet. Fort Wayne has a long way to go toward being a more pet-friendly community. A lot of landlords and apartment complexes will not allow for pets, or the pet deposit is so astronomical that people simply can't afford it. So most animals come to us not because they have behavior issues, not because they're bad dogs or bad cats, but because people are moving somewhere where they can't take the pet. And mark my words, in 2017, the SPCA is tackling that head on. We want to start making this a more pet-friendly community and trying to find more housing that's friendly for animals, and that will save their lives.
That's a great goal, because again, that's a really sad story.
It is.
You know, I understand sometimes if you've got a new baby or something like that, there's a life change, but just because there's a move.
Right, and even with baby, call me if you got that problem too, because we can work through that. There are virtually no obstacles to pet ownership that the SPCA isn't willing to help you try to overcome. Pet retention is the future of animal welfare. Pets that are in homes where they're already loved, we need to be focusing more on keeping those animals there. I don't want more animals in my shelter. I don't want more homeless animals. I want animals to have a home, and if they've got one where they're loved, then let's do whatever it takes to make sure their needs are being met.
That's pretty forward-leaning there. I like the prospect of just keeping pets in their homes longer. They're already home. Why not just keep them there? Yeah.
That's right.
So if people want that kind of help, I know your website has some tips like that.
Yes, and you can always give us a call too, because we have people on staff, behaviorists on staff, that will help you over those training hurdles. We obviously will refer you to a veterinarian if you're having some medical concerns, and we even have some funding available to maybe help with some of those medical issues that crop up that people can't afford to care for their animals. So give us a shout if you're facing some sort of obstacle with your animals. Allen County SPCA is here to help in any way that we can. Yeah,
with as many pets Allen County SPCA helps adopt, keeping them from ever coming up for adoption is just as significant. If you'd like help with that, keeping your animal in your home, 260-744-0454. We'll be right back on Insight.